Now we're live. Okay. Good. You know what? No. What? No, fuck that. I'm sorry. I can't make up my mind.
Chris on the mic, the captain of the ship. Spitting hot takes, got the wrestling script. Zicky in the booth, mixing smooth, it's a groove. Producer with the moves, making beats that improve. Mid-South with the facts, encyclopedia brain. Old school wisdom running through the vein. T.O. on the deck, spin the sound, bring the vibe. DJ in the corner, keep the energy alive. Welcome to the Heels for Life, where the real fans ride. Wrestling heat, we collide. No gimmicks, just pride. Step into the ring, every voice amplified. This the podcast kingdom, and we take it worldwide. Yeah, Enforcer's got the passion, wrestling's his core. When he breaks it down, the crowd's begging for more. Guy Jin with the attitude, no cap, no bluff. Try to bring the drama, he's calling your bluff. It's a team full of legends, each role designed. Tag team synergy, like the stars align. From the ropes to the stories, the legends and the feuds. Heels for Life, we redefine the mood. Welcome to the Heels for Life, where the real fans ride. Wrestling heat, we collide. No gimmicks, just pride. Step into the ring, every voice amplified. This the podcast kingdom, and we take it worldwide. Captain of the ship, spitting hot takes, got the wrestling script. Zicky in the booth, mixing smooth, it's a groove. Producer with the moves, making beats that improve. Mid-South with the facts, encyclopedia brain. Old school wisdom running through the vein. T.O. on the deck, spin the sound, bring the vibe. DJ in the corner.
Heels for life, we in the zone. Steel chairs flying, bodies hitting the dome. Pyro pop in the crowd in the rage. Wrestling's all gospel, we preach from the stage. No face turns, just healing it raw. Fighting the rules, straight breaking the law. Mike in the ring, we cutting promo. Pie going platinum, better check the logo. Heels for life, we don't play fair. Gold belts, loud chants, feel it in the air. Heels for life, the squad so mean. Black boots stomping through your TV screen. Bell rings, we calling the heat. Pie bomb takes, we slamming the beat. Tag team of truth, no kayfabe here. Loud like a pop when the champ appear. On hardcore flow.
What's up, What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in Zamunda. My name is Chris from the Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast. You are watching episode 310 with Mr. Light Skin Gadget, Mr. Enforcer, and now Mr. Mizzo.
Oh yeah. I do that.
Remember to follow us on all social media platforms. We need y'all help this evening, everybody. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe right now. If you are on X, if you are on Facebook watching us right now, we need you to comment. We need your support. We need your engagement because we really want to know what you guys think out there, because this was a very controversial 24 hours with the Saturday night main event. But before we start, first let's kind of see how everybody's doing out there. So, Light Skin, how are you doing this evening?
Doing all right for a Sunday evening, you know. Got the game on as usual, but yeah, it's just a typical Sunday. Nothing surprising.
Enforcer, how are you doing?
Doing great, man. I'm with my brothers. We about to talk about some wrestling and other bullshit. So let's go.
All righty. And Miss South, how are you?
I am terrific.
Okay. All right. So without further ado, we're going to get this kicked off. We're going to skip the pleasantries, and we are going to get into heel news and rumors.
We're breaking down the latest buzz from backstage politics, surprise returns, contract drama, and all the dirt the big companies don't want you to know about. Whether it's AEW, WWE, New Japan Pro Wrestling, or any of your favorite indie scene companies. We've got the scoops, we've got the tea, and we might even have a wrestler to even talk about this. With a little bit of fantasy booking to spice things up. Grab your belts, lace up your boots, time to hit the ropes, because it's time for heel news and rumors.
Thank you so much, Ziggy and Spirit. So we're going to get this kicked off. We're going to be talking about AEW, and then we're going to lead into WWE and the shenanigans. So be prepared for a very controversial evening, everybody. So let's get this kicked off. We're going to talk about winter is here. So winter is coming. I'm sorry. So, fellas, break it down. What y'all thought about this week? And I'm gonna be on top of it, still promoting. Go ahead.
Very excellent show from start to finish. I believe, of course, match of the night that you don't see up on this graphic was the C2 match between Kyle Fletcher and Speedball Mike Bailey. But everything else on this card was absolutely amazing and proves once again that AEW is providing us with great weekly television on a consistent basis.
Great. You know what? I definitely will agree with the Kyle Fletcher Speedball Mike Bailey match. I was on the edge of my seat as you should be when a match gets to you. But for historic reasons, ladies, bravo. Congratulations to the Babes of Wrath. I could have sworn the stories would go to Tony Storm and Mina, but Willow and Harley, especially Harley, only been in the business for 3 years. And the first time I seen Harley was in TNA, of all things, singing the Iconics inspiration to the ring. We did not know we was gonna get this. One of the most improved people in the ring. She's still learning. So shout out to the ladies for that. And they opened the show, by the way. The tag team match that we see right there of Hangman and Swerve, we gonna see a continuation, in my opinion. I think we're gonna see another triple threat match. Both of them want the damn title, and Joe got it. So a rematch of that triple threat. I did not feel the same way about the main event. But I get it. Like, this is Eddie Kingston's first, like his 5th match, I think, since he came back. So he's not completely there, but I am gonna give Joe a shout out for even paying a tribute to John Cena in the middle of the match. But yeah, the story of this match to me is after the match, after the show. Ryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston had a feel-good moment at the end of the show for the crowd and behind the scenes. But as you said, the show was a great show all around. And we getting some stuff we're getting ready for the World's End pay-per-view. So we're working on that. So good job, AEW, for Dynamite.
I think I want to take them one by one, kind of like you did. I was totally glad, totally fine with Tony putting the women's tag team title match on first, not to get it out the way, but because that was it's the first time it ever happened. And you know, the first time something ever happens, he gave it to us right away. So right away at the top of the hour, when the most people are going to be watching your show, the very first thing you see is the crowning of the first ever women's tag team champions. I think the match went pretty good, and I'm totally glad the Babes of Wrath won, because I did have my doubts as well. I thought they were going to put the titles on Tony and Mina, but I'm super glad, super proud that that Willow and Harley won. Especially Harley, like Enforcer said, who's only been in the business 3 years, who had technically, I don't think she's even had 30 matches yet. I want to say it's pretty close. It's pretty close to 30 matches that she's had in 3 years. So I'm glad they went first. I'm glad they won. That was awesome. This tag match, Swerve and Hangman, the match was fine. But what I'm looking more forward to is the fact that, you know, I know I'm getting ahead because of what happened on Collision, but they feuding again. I don't care what anybody say. That blood feud ain't over. They buddy right now, but in 2026, we getting Hangman versus Swerve again. And I think it's going to start in this triple threat that we're going to get at World's End. Something's going to happen. I don't think neither one of them win. I think Joe is going to retain, but for some reason, because we all know on Christmas Eve, we getting that video again with Hangman burning the house down for 24 hours. Oh man, that feud. To me, Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express, that feud has yet to end. Even though we've had a death, there's been a death, but that feud is not over. It will forever reign. Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express versus Rock and Roll Express. I see the same thing with them. How it could potentially be a feud that never ends, a feud that never dies. Moving on to Joe and Eddie Kingston. The match was fine again. Joe won like he should have won, tapping Eddie Kingston out, putting him in his sleeper Coquita clutch. So I was totally fine with that. It was hard hitting. They did what they should have did. I especially like that one video that they posted on social media about them. Now the whole speedball Mike Bailey, Kyle Fletcher, that thing was insane, man. That kind of took me back to the whole Bandito versus Takeshita match. So now I'm like, man, was that really the match of the year, or was it just Kyle Fletcher? Golly. And I was, we were in the house for the Takeshita Bandito match. I'm watching on my TV like, man, is that one better? I'm really gonna have to chew on that for a little while before I make my decision. But that thing was insane, especially to be on TV and not a pay-per-view. And I want to say the right person probably won that match, because you cannot go undefeated in a tournament, in a round robin tournament. So yeah, I think I like the match was insane. The match was great. The right person probably won, but God dog boy, Kyle Fletcher's gonna be champion one day. I don't know if it's gonna be this year, but man, that dude is
awesome.
Money.
Awesome.
He's money.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not pay attention to Dynamite. I was into my games. I'm sorry. I did see a little bit of some of the matches. Short Strickland and Hangman Page. Even though I didn't really watch the tag team match, but yeah, I agree with Mid-South that that feud is not over. And especially they're going after the World Heavyweight Championship. That feud is not over. They're buddy, but it's not over. I don't know what it is. Well, I think I know what it is though, but it's just, I don't know. It's kind of making me a little nervous, I guess, because like, what could they do to each other next? I think that's the one thing that is like really in my mind right now. Like, what they got in store for us in 2026. As far as Eddie Kingston goes, I mean, I love his passion. Like, once again, I love his passion. He's dope on the mic, but I hate his wrestling style. I can't stand it. It's just, I'm just not there. Babes of Wrath, I love them. Tony Storm and Amaya, I love them. I do. I love them. But it's what Mercedes, I'm surprised you didn't bring this up. So Mercedes, she came in after the match and she was just like, listen, I'm still the bitch around here. And she was complaining and saying that, why I wasn't in a tournament and she lost twice and shit. And it's just crazy. So then they said that, okay, why don't you meet us in the ring for AEW Dynamite this Wednesday coming up, which is going to be 3 hours, everybody. She said that she's going to get her 3 killers and I think I know 3 of them possibly, but I want to see what you guys think. I think one of them is going to be let's see, who could it be? Damn, now I had a brain fart. I think it's Athena. Athena is going to be one of them, but I don't know what the other 2 is going to be. So what you guys think about that?
Might be her minions. Athena, her girls, because that's 3 right there.
That's not killers, bro.
So actually, didn't they already name the people? Isn't it Athena and Marina and Megan May?
I don't know. Did they mention it?
I'm pretty sure they did.
I don't know.
Okay.
I so this, I know that happened on Collision. So with Mercedes. And Mercedes is, again, speaking of Mercedes, I gotta give her props. She defended her title, but it's not just her title. She defended titles. She defended 4 of the titles.
For the motherfuckers that said that she don't defend her titles.
So yeah, she went up and said she was at Rev Pro. Defended her Rev Pro title, but then they upped the ante and said, "Oh, let's add 3 more," and what she did, and successfully defended it. So that was great. But my thing is with Mercedes, now you lost 1, and you said, "Fuck it, I lost 1, I want 2 more." So you want a tag team title shot, which is weird, but at the same time, like, you know what? Again, we said this last episode. Is this the downfall of the CEO? It's gonna be a slow downfall, though.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Why are we so interested in her downfall?
Because so if I remember what you said,
Oh, so me. Oh, so you don't want the spotlight on you.
Oh no, I'm gonna add myself. I'm gonna go with what you said. The downfall is for her to, I guess, to get the fans' sympathy, for her to get this world title, the one belt that she truly wants. Like, so for me, the downfall for her is not completely collapse, but slowly till she realized she don't have no more gold, and it's the last result. Like, you know, I don't know how you gonna do it. Like, oh, this is your last shot. She already lost 2 title shots, right? Am I right? 2 title shots. They gonna do one of those old school numbers. You lose this time, you don't get another shot, you know, type shit. And she had no belts now. So this is the only belt she wants that she could not get. She got every other belt easily. This is the one belt that she cannot win. It's gonna drive her crazy, as it has to pass 2 times. One time she told someone to get the fuck out of her face. Another time she couldn't look at Toni Storm. It's gonna drive her nuts. So I think that's why we want the downfall to happen, because it's gonna be her last chance to get this AEW Universe title. Not just thrown at her.
I just really think, and just being real with y'all, I just think that there's a lot of men that really want her to be in WWE, and some women want her to be in WWE because they feel some type of way that she is successful in somewhere that's a non-WWE company. I don't really think it's really all about the being invested in this, because you're not the only person that have asked that question, like, when is she going to lose all those titles? I've heard that question more than how she wrestles in the ring. You know, it's like people are so worried about your downfall because their life is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love, especially a black female like her, someone that's so decorated, that's like fucking like successful, and all we worry about is her fucking downfall. Like, that just makes no sense. But
that's the difference between me and them.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you in particular. I'm just saying about the IWC period.
Right. But there's the thing with I only can speak for myself. I can't speak for them, and you know, and hell, I can't speak for y'all. But I love Mercedes, Sasha, whatever you want to call her. She's a great worker. We watched her from petite Sasha, everybody call her ratchet, all that stuff, to what she is now, right? And Miss Sasha's right here. I don't need to repeat what he said, but it's fact. A lot of people's best matches came from her. With her in the ring. So story wise, I want the downfall to happen because again, it would lead to her going to the AEW title. She'll be desperate. She's like, all right, it's your last shot. You lost 2 other shots. It's like a reverse they did with Bayley when she was in NXT. She lost all her NXT title shots, and then they said, all right, you got one more time. That's it. And she had one of her best matches with who? Sasha Banks. So I think it could work with that in that way because she's on the top of the hill right now. She's number one on the PWI. She's got all these belts. She's going to every territory winning their belts. But she can't win the one belt. The one belt that's going to drive her crazy. So, I mean, if it's some grown-ass men that's mad at these women, not just her. Y'all mad at Jade because she's the dirty eater. Y'all mad at these black women.
You really gonna bring her? You really gonna
I know,
bring
but
her in this conversation?
I'm saying I'm gonna bring it up because it's grown-ass men.
Open up a can of worms, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna open up. We're gonna really open up.
That's not the type of worms you want to open up like that.
But at the same time, it's the truth. It's grown ass men that's mad at these women successful. Grown ass men that's
I said actually successful women, not some deep.
I got you. But she I gotta put her in the not in the conversation of the same level as Mercedes, but it's like these women y'all go hard. What's that Miss South? What is that?
The fuck
that's
is
bills?
that?
You got bills? You Jonas?
Oh, you so stupid. You better not ever open it up.
Oh no!
Open it up. Yeah,
came in the mail 2 days ago.
Put that in a plastic sleeve or something, man.
I know, right? Laminated. Oh
shit! Don't open it. Don't open it.
Hey, that's why it's still in the package.
I don't know, man. I Mercedes is doing great. And like we talked about the AEW show, Dynamite, the Collision show. Now we talked about the Kyle Fletcher Speedball match. I actually like the Speedball Kevin Knight match.
Yeah, that match was good. They even did a Ricochet and Paul Logan spot at the Royal Rumble a couple years ago. I don't know if that was shade or I don't know if that was. I'm like, yeah, I've seen this before. But no, it was a good match. It was a good match.
He's underrated, man.
So the matchup that we were talking about for next week's Dynamite or on the 17th of this week, it will be the Timeless Love Bombs and Babes of Wrath taking on the team of Mercedes Moné, Athena, Marina Shafir, and Megan Bayne.
Yep.
Is this advertised for the Collision next week? And that goes with the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal, the AEW World Tag Team title match between FTR and the Bang Bang Gang, the Elite versus the Don Callis family.
Card.
This is a pay-per-view card.
And I'm not even done. I'm not even done yet. So you got the Elite and the Don Callis family, the $1 million winner-takes-all trios match. The contract signing for the main event at World's End between Swerve Strickland, Samoa Joe, and Hangman Adam Page. You have a Continental Classic Blue League match with Orange Cassidy and Mascara Dorada. Of course, the 8-woman tag I just mentioned, Kyle Fletcher versus Pac in the Gold League, and John Moxley versus Roderick Strong in the Blue League. That is all happening in this 3-hour Dynamite this coming Wednesday.
So we got a comment that I was gonna ask y'all this, and he put on a comment. Does MJF return?
Yeah,
he's the holder of the Dynamite Diamond.
No, he don't have to be in the Battle Royal. He's the
no. Whoever wins is going to face MJF.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I mean, now my question to you, my friend that asked that question, what version of MJF we gonna get? Because the way he left,
MJF still has a title shot, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, he does.
I don't know how long does that last. Is that like to the next year or?
Oh, this ain't WWE, bro.
Year.
Yeah, this ain't WWE. Just let me be surprised.
Because
that's the problem with us now. We ask too many questions.
No. Because Tony changed the rules on us. Like he don't have no surprise. He gotta give you a week advance.
Right, but he ain't say nothing about it. You got to cash it within a year.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm actually, I ain't know the rules of the damn thing. That's why, like, I'm like, okay, I know he still has it.
But
So
yeah, this card is stacked. Yeah, and this is a 3-hour Dynamite, right? The one I was just talking about. So definitely
that's this week.
I want to talk about Speedball a little bit because we don't really talk about him like that. After his 2 major wins, I believe he is the favorite of taking that belt from Takeshita. I'm not Takeshita, Al-Qaeda. I really feel that way. But then there's Takeshita. I need that match. I need that match between them two. But then Speedball, you can't deny him either. So it's like either way, I'm gonna be excited. Whoever is going to go against Okada. But I just think that's my two favorites right now.
We cannot have Okada versus Takeshita.
Why?
Before Wrestle Kingdom.
They already busy on Wrestle Kingdom. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying we cannot have Okada versus Takeshita this month in the Continental Classic Finals. I don't know.
Why? Why are you prolonging this?
Because I want them to build to it. I want it to be the main event.
They've been building for a long time. What do you mean?
Bro, they have not built. No, they're not building
not to your satisfaction. Not to your satisfaction, sir. You want them to prolong this all the way to fucking Texas of next year? I mean, like, what do you want to do? I didn't know that.
Hey guys,
Petty. Can I preach to the congregation, please?
Fine.
Preach, brother, preach.
Fine.
The reason why Mid-South doesn't want them to meet in the finals of the Continental Classic is because he doesn't want them to touch, much like Taz and Sabu. If you remember that feud, they didn't touch for a full year.
That's it.
Full fucking
First of all, let me tell
you how anticipated
ago was
were
that,
for
sir?
match?
What?
How long ago was that? That was like 95 or some shit.
In the 90s.
Okay. So why are you talking about something that happened 30 years ago, sir?
Because they got the same factor of what Miss South.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all need to stop living in the past. It's 2025. Let the motherfuckers fight. I'm not prolonging this shit no more. That's the problem with y'all motherfuckers now. That's why we can't even have no goddamn starts, because y'all always want to prolong on shit.
And the reason why you want them to fight so bad is because you want to see them get it done and over with. But let them
no, that's not
it
true.
Builds your anticipation.
That is not true. That is not true.
Watch this for me. But if it does not satisfy you, because they rush to this as you want them to rush into it, and it don't satisfy you, gonna be pissed off.
I'm not really, I know, bro, like they haven't touched each other other than like little bantering, but they haven't physically
misuse moves. They do caught the ring at least twice.
But but if you really look at it, like dead ass, these two have been really going at it since Takeshita has been like training. Like this has been an obsession with him to outdo Okada, and I just need this to happen. I guess I'm more excited more than anything, but at the same time, like I get where Mid-South is talking about, but why we got to keep prolonging this? Because we're clocking in 8 months.
Mm-hmm. Listen to this.
I mean, am I right?
Do you remember how you felt back here in Dallas at All In when Hangman Page opened that briefcase?
I love.
Just think about the feeling.
I cried.
Not the match. Think about the feeling.
I cried. Yeah.
That I'm looking for something similar, not the same, because I don't think anything will ever touch that feeling. Mm-hmm. But Takeshita versus Okada, that's prime real estate. That's something that we have never seen before. Never.
And
they haven't touched.
As soon as they in the ring, even when the bell rings, it's gonna remind you of the first Grand Slam when Daniel Bryan, Kenny Omega, they didn't even touch each other yet. The crowd stood up. They knew the match was to start. That's how you go feel in the ring. You go see Okada on one corner doing his little fucking smile. You go see Takeshi looking like, because in Japan, Okada is that guy that you now, because now Tanahashi is gone. He's gonna retire. But the standard bearer now, the guy that get in the ring with Okada, the guy that is the face of New Japan for all these years. So that's what Takeshi wants.
No, I get it. Okay, so Gary, I get it. I'd rather be the standalone man. I don't like to go with the congregation. I like to stand on business and say, listen, if you're gonna do it big, don't wait. Do it where you can get a whole bunch of people. And that's the only reason why I'm like, okay, if you can't do it at World's End, do it.
Revolution.
Do it in United States, because WWE is going to be somewhere else. They're going to be in Vegas. Well, you know what? Fuck it. It has to be a venue where it matters the most.
Revolution is in March in LA.
Revolution.
In Staples Center.
Revolution.
Okay.
In fact, if you want to get really good, that's where it all started. That's where it all started.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate this. They ain't feuding right now. They are not feuding. They don't like each other, and that's obvious. But they're not feuding. They in the same family. They like brothers. Two brothers bickering. But that's
I'm gonna correct you. Okada said that he loves Takeshi. Takeshi don't like him.
And to be perfectly honest, we talked about it earlier with the main event of World's End, saying that Samoa Joe is going to retain. Yes, Samoa Joe is going to retain. And think about what's going to happen once Takeshita moves on and turns babyface and moves away from the Don Callis family. Who do you think is going to be next in line to become the AEW World Heavyweight Champion?
Good God.
There is so many like possibilities in 2026. I have to think about like you got Heyman Page and Swerve Strickland, and Swerve Strickland is not done with Takeshi. No, not Takeshi. I'm sorry, wrong person. Okada. He is not done with him. So I'm surprised he didn't mention that. And I think that one is like a scapegoat because it's like he want us to pretend or to get us to not think that he's going after Okada yet, because that's the same person that took him out. Mm-hmm. So I can't wait until that happens. But and then you got the Don Callis family. They're growing. They're getting more and more powerful. So you got to think about that. And then Takeshi leaving, branching up, dude, he is going to be the biggest baby face when he leaves. When he does, he's going to be, man.
Swerve teases on two things. And I like what y'all said about this rivalry that's not going to end. The first thing you saw when Swerve came back was that burning house, which he's telling you, I have not forgotten. We'll get back to you about that later. and then when it comes to Josh,
did he kind of bury that already though?
No, because look.
What?
I know. He said, I know. He said, what you do?
He said, I know, because he like, listen, he's taking accountability for all the shit that he did. He know what he did. Like, right?
Okay. But so didn't they close that case though already?
You could close that case. But when you go when both of y'all saying y'all want the World Heavyweight title, and y'all can be all friend, but when two people going after one object, they gonna meet up. It's gonna bring back old feelings. You burned my house, but motherfucker, you broke in my house and went into my damn son's crib. It's gonna bring up old feelings, and you already doing that with you got the entrance with the burn house. Then you got AEW helping out fucking Heyman by putting the damn burn house on Christmas Eve for 24 hours. It's gonna bring back old wounds. So that part. And then you got, like I said, Josh Alexander brought it up, and then you saw Swerve's face. He said, well, he didn't hurt you. The Don Callis family took you out. And he like, oh, motherfucker. And that's what the promo. He said, I didn't come back to face Don Callis. I want to be the World Heavyweight title. He hasn't forgot about it. He just want to go for the title first. He's gonna get you later. He's gonna give you a receipt. So
as a black man, as a black man, let us all remember, it's not just the fact that Hangman burnt down that house. It's the fact that Swerve, AEW, not just Swerve, AEW told us everywhere that Swerve had finally done what he sought out to do his entire life, and that's purchase the home of his mother. They spelled it out plain and simple. He bought his mother's house, and Hangman burnt it to the ground and drank beer with it behind him. That view can never end.
Whiskey.
We're gonna get to that in a minute, so stay tuned.
Never end.
Yeah, stay right.
Not only that, but they're gonna play it on a loop like they do the Yule log every Christmas.
Man, I still got that on my phone as a damn screensaver with our logo on it. It's the best thing that happens to me.
Speaking of which,
what's going on, everybody? We're going to take a quick break to hit that like button to cheer up this poor wrestling fan. In 3, 2, 1.
He's like, please. That shit was so random. I get it. Okay. Anyway, continue. Go ahead. But yeah, hit them likes though, everybody. And shit.
Hit those likes and subscribe. You haven't subscribed yet.
Thank you.
Please
Most
help us. I mean, like I said, 2026 is cooking up to be another great year. Just keep this momentum. Don't worry about any outside distractions. I got every bit of ingredients to have another great year for AEW. In wrestling, period. Not just AEW, Ring of Honor, CMLL, New Japan. Your partnerships is doing well. But this, I was gonna read a comment from was it Gary or Follow the Revolution?
Yeah.
This, yes, I will agree that this is the best Continental Classic so far.
You talking about this comment?
No, he had a comment wait for that one. I just remembered it. Yeah, that one. It is. It is. Like I mean, usually it's probably one good match almost every match has been fire. So take Darby Allin out because they took his energy out, his injuries out. But then we got epic moment that we did not talk about Dynamite. But damn it, I'm going to do it. Jungle Jack Perry, you should be ashamed of. You're going to jail. You're going to jail, sir. You can't go around national TV biting dicks. You can't do that. You can't do that, sir. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
As a matter of fact, speaking of which, thank you so much for bringing that up. So if you guys did not see him biting and damn near licking his dick, here you go. I said what I said. Okay. I actually have it right here because I was like wondering why he was writhing in pain. Damn, I don't think I have it.
Good. We need to stay on you.
Shit, hold on.
Tombstone pile driver here. What's he doing? He bit him in the crotch. Yeah, what's good for the goose? That's ridiculous.
First of all, what kind of question is that? Why no one beat it to the Undertaker? You would die. So stop.
Someone said,
Tony Schiavone. Tony Schiavone said, "What's good for the goose?"
What's good?
I don't think biting.
Say that one more time.
No. No.
He said no.
No. One more time. You're going to jail, sir.
You know what?
I just like hearing Tony Schiavone say what he
You want somebody to bite your shit? That's what you're saying? Stop looking at me because I'm not a biter. Don't do that. The fuck?
Guys,
you looking at me like that?
Guys, that's Satan work right there. That is Satan work. Don't do that.
That's your second time, motherfucker. For real. Anyway. All right. So Black Shark God said this. He said that WWE Well, technically, we're not on WWE right now, but he said that WWE showed us there's no hope, the botch heel turn, and now this. I want to thank the WWE for showing me that why I watch AEW more than ever, even though it's available on Netflix. Okay. Once again, everybody, I know that this is a very hot topic. Keep it going. We're going to read the comments, but just to let you know that is the next segment, and it's not far away. So just hang tight. Okay, we just got to get through AEW. Go ahead.
That is why AEW is here. Let's just put it like that. That's why AEW is here. Y'all bitch for a good I don't know how many years, and AEW is that alternative. If you didn't like the other alternative, AEW is the alternative right now. That's why it's here. Okay.
That's why it's very important to have options. What is wrong with you, Miss Off?
Dude said, love the attention to detail. Dude wiped his mouth afterwards.
You know what?
Hold on.
Bro, you was really on one, bro. Like,
let me ask something to that. Let me ask something to that, okay?
All he was missing was this.
That match was sponsored by Dew Wipes. But let me tell you another thing.
You put Dew Wipes on your mouth?
He did. But that's another thing. He did put a Duke name on. He actually put in his promo too, talking about this is gonna be the second time. I forgot something that he did the Don Callis thing. More than I could chew. The second time, that's what he said. I kid you not. Jack Perry, you're going to jail, sir. I'm saying that you should be arrested.
Man, you got to do what you got to do. It's hard out here for him, for straight up. But it doesn't mean anything was down there anyway.
The more you know. The more you know. And him and James not together no more, what I heard.
Next topic.
Next topic.
Okay. So Chill said that this is the time for AEW to capitalize. To be honest with you, Chills, they've been capitalizing this whole entire year. You didn't see the counter programming. They failed like miserably. I mean, they done it like 3 times this year, 4 times, 5 times this year, and it's just haven't really worked in their favor. But I get what you're saying. Like, what they should do is when they go to like Las Vegas or some type of shit, they should go into a city where it's like WWE based. I think 2026 should be their petty year. The pettiest they can be. You see what Tony Khan did today.
I'm sorry.
And I'm like, bro, I had like so many fucking messages this morning. They were just like, did you see what Tony Khan did? He posted Sting's retirement match over.
That was hilarious.
That was hilarious, petty. That was petty Vorkis. That shit was fucking killer.
God.
that was crazy.
And then Gary said, I'm kind of light on this, buddy, but what's your opinion about John Cena tapping? Nigga, oh my God.
We will get there. Let's get comments section. We gonna get there. We're trying to get all the AEW stuff and wrestling news and stuff. The main event subject, the main event topic is that topic. Give us time. Enjoy the show. Be patient. Thank you.
Am I going to WrestleMania this year? Wait a minute. I think this is the Adam I don't like. Okay, so I'm gonna ignore that comment.
Wow.
You know the deal. So anything else pertaining to AEW that you guys want to talk about that we haven't discussed?
Did we say this last week? No, we did. I'm gonna say it this week. Congratulations to Athena, 3 straight years as Ring of Honor champion. You are the best champion in company history, statistically wise, anyway. Now, so put some respect on that. Congratulations. Anything else to AEW?
Matter of fact, let me give her her flowers real quick.
The actual question is who's the right person to beat her?
I don't think there's anybody that can beat her. I'm just keeping.
I know.
I can beat her.
So I think I know who the right person is to beat her. She just ain't there yet.
Which is Bailey.
No, I don't mean she's not in the company yet. I mean she's still young. It has to be Billy Starks, but it can't be Billy Starks right now.
How many times that match happened so far during this title reign? 4, 3, 4.
Billy versus Athena. They only wrestled once.
No, they did twice. One was a pay-per-view, and then last year, was it last year final battle at the Hammerstone? Yeah. They wrestled twice.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't remember one match, but you could be right.
I mean, story-wise, yeah, it's supposed to happen. Yeah, I thought it was gonna happen last year, but again, as you see, who's still champion. But
it can happen in 2028.
Jesus Christ. So we can hear the fans. She used to get the belt too long. This is why you beat her. Whoa. You know.
And none of them watched the show.
Right.
Period.
That's the crazy thing about it.
That's AEW's NXT right there for people that don't watch Ring of Honor. That's under that. So.
And like what's the name said, they've been cooking this year. Like I'm very surprised. I'm very shocked.
A TV deal this year.
You said what?
I'm predicting a TV deal for Ring of Honor in 2026.
Do they need a TV deal?
Somewhere.
I mean, do they need a TV deal? I mean, this is kind of like something that I said about NXT, where they fucked up by putting NXT on TV. They on Ring of Honor's streaming service, right? Honor Club. Constantly, like their numbers, that could help their numbers go up on their streaming service right there.
Right.
I mean, isn't that right?
Right, they should stay on there.
Well, what I think they're going to end up doing is putting Ring of Honor in one arena, permanently, like NXT used to be. I don't know if they still are, but NXT used to be filmed in Full Sail University. So I'm thinking Ring of Honor is going to do something similar.
Shout out to ES1 for subscribing on the channel. Appreciate you.
Nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Watch some classic episodes.
Anything else?
Billy Starks and Athena have wrestled on the 0 Hour of Forbidden Door 2023.
Okay.
That was a singles match. They wrestled in another singles match in 2023. That was December 15th, 2023, Final Battle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
And then they wrestled on December 20th, Final Battle 2024.
So it was two Final Battle stages. I knew it was. I knew one. I saw one of them because I thought she was going to win that one.
That's right.
So
yeah.
But he said Billy just turned 21. Yeah, her birthday just passed. So she's grown now. All you perverts.
Okay.
And she's still a ways from being a world champion. I hope they don't speed rush the title to her, even though technically she's been wrestling there 3 years now.
Okay, cool. Anything else before we go to WWE?
No.
All right. So right now, everybody, if you are just tuning in, thank you for tuning in. This is episode 310 with myself, Light Skin, Enforcer, and Mid-South. We are getting ready to talk about WWE main event. We are not going to talk about Raw. We are not going to talk about SmackDown because those two shows are irrelevant to this conversation. Let me pull the card up. We need to talk about this. This really needs to be studied.
The whole show?
Yes, the whole entire show. Okay. We'll talk about the other shit, but we're gonna really get on this show real quick. So, this is basically the future versus the present, right? I didn't have a problem with. No, I did have a problem. Okay, so I just don't know which one. I just the show just didn't do it for me, right? The tag team match was dope. I mean, I loved it. Cody Rhodes versus Oval Femi, yeah, that didn't do shit for me. I don't even know why that match even happened. And Bayley versus Soul, I didn't even pay attention to that match. They didn't even know who that chick was. And then John Cena versus Gunther. That was a damn good match, hands down. But
yeah,
it was no emotion. They tried it, but it just was no emotion. It didn't feel special. It didn't feel like standout-ish. It just didn't feel. It didn't. I wanted to vibe with the shit. I wanted to feel some type of emotion. Like anytime you're watching wrestling, you want to be invested. You want to be emotional. But it's just for John Cena to go out like this, like I'm just not here for that. I'm highly disappointed, bro. Like I get the whole tap out and shit. I get it. If they really did him some justice this year, then I would say, okay, I get about the tapping out. But it's just, I guess everything just boiled until this shit happened. And I love me some Gunther. I don't blame Gunther. Gunther doing his job. He's doing his job as a heel, monster heel. Love Gunther. Problem is John Cena. That's the only thing that I'm really. That's where my frustration is coming from. It's just fucked up, man. They just. If I would grade it, I would give it a D-. Sorry.
The whole show or just the match?
No, the whole show. D-.
So I think me and Lysine was going back and forth, just joking around with this damn show about this, how many tribute videos we was going to see, and how many we're going to see less commercials and more tribute videos. But everything was predictable, right? We knew Oba was going to be. They was going to showcase Oba as the monster, and whenever he comes, they're going to make him the monster. But not to take no light from Light Skin, who I think Light Skin said he called it on the cookout. That was going to be a dusty finish, which it was. Drew McIntyre came interrupted, and then after you beat the hell out of Cody through most of the match, they did the most babyface thing. You helping him, and y'all holding y'all belts together and clinking the belts and all that stuff. Like, okay, all right. So this is just a showcase match for you. I am surprised that they gave SoCal a clean, nothing, a clean victory against Bayley. Zaria did not turn on her like everybody thought she was, including myself. Thought she was going to turn on SoCal on a big stage like that to get their story even more gas on the story they got going in NXT. But no. It was just that.
This comment's hilarious.
What was it?
This comment's hilarious.
Oh wow!
Wow! Overpriced, my nigga.
Wow!
No shirt is supposed to be over $24. So if it's anything over $24, I'm not buying that shit.
No. You might as well come to our merch store. The tag team match was awesome. How they started, it was fast paced, but it was rushed. It was like to the point that AJ Styles he botched.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
he botched. So it was rushed. But get to the main event. Unlike everybody, I think people was more mad about the ending, not the match itself. Because Gunther like you just said, Gunther did his job. All right, that's one. Gunther is a heel. He's a monster heel. And to me, WWE, this is where you should take advantage of what happened after the show with Gunther. When you got the fans emotionally invested following this man to his rental car saying, fuck you, Gunther. Oh my God, you don't go and have him go against Cody and stuff like that. I'm just fancy booking here. I'm not, no. But the match itself was good. I like the match. I like the ending. I kind of like, I get it. I get it in a dramatic way. Like, okay, this guy never gave up for almost 23 years, because the last time he tapped was against Kurt Angle, and he tapped, and the smirk he gave, like, I'm really like, if you want to compare this to something, I compared it earlier when I was talking to my wife. I said it reminded me of when Pepper told Tony Stark, "You can rest now." And I was like, okay, you gave the John Cena fans to whoever was. I was a Chain Gang guy. I was not a Nation guy, but you gave all of us all you can. And all right, you could go now. You could quit. You could go and ride in the sunset, right? But then if it would have went the other way and he would have passed out, it wouldn't done no different from how I feel. It was a great ending, right? Here's the twist, though. All y'all that's upset that he did that would have been the same people that have been upset if he would have won the match and would have said he buried Gunther on his way out. Y'all would have been up. It's like it's nothing pleasing you freaking wrestling fans, right? So that's not even the most important thing of the situation. And the most important thing of the situation was Paul. Paul, you come out. I already see the fans already is hostile, like they are freaking pissed. You come out and think, oh, if I come out, they'll calm down. No, you just added gasoline to the fire. They booed your ass all the way down the ramp. Every time the camera got on you, they booed you. And then I really want to go off, but I know I'll give y'all some time to talk. I'm just gonna finish this off. You people that's trying to defend the fans that booed the live feud.
Go ahead, unfortunately.
That is that's a year worth of hostility that finally just came out. That's like when people say, when you're mad, let it out at this point, and you don't want to build it up. Those fans built it up to that point, and they couldn't hold it no more. And he got to hear that. I don't care how big your shoulder is. You have to hear that. You have to listen to it, because that's not good, bro. That's not good. Now, I like the match. I do. I don't have nothing against the finishers. They ain't the first time I saw somebody retire and lose their last match. I could go on the list of the WWE last matches, and they were so far retired and they lost their match. But y'all could have done a better job of, like Chris said, of playing with the emotion cord a little bit better. You know what I mean? So I'm done, man, because I got more to say when we get to that the Triple H guy. I'm done.
Cool. Leston.
Well, like I said in my video earlier on TikTok, I broke my own rule and said, you know what, I'm gonna give this a shot, because I've pretty much seen John Cena's entire career since he debuted back in 2002 when I was just a junior in high school. Starting off with the Rhodes and Femi match, I knew that was going to be a dusty finish. You know, there was no way that they were going to let their golden boy Cody Rhodes lose the match clean, and there was no way that they were going to, you know, they're big on Obafemi right now, so there was no way that he was going to lose as well. So of course you're going to bring in Drew McIntyre to interfere in this match. I wasn't expecting Bayley to eat a pin clean to Sol Ruka. That shocked me, but it also told me that eventually when Bayley's contract is up, she's out. The AJ Styles Dragon Lee match, when they were supposed to defend their World Tag Team titles against Javon Evans and Leon Slater, and then they weren't going to do it. First off, I'm watching the entrance. I'm like, isn't AJ one half of the tag team champions? And then when the match was over, I'm like, oh, there's his belt. You know, I know a lot of
it just magically appeared.
It's magic.
Right.
You know, and then we set up here and we're like, oh, well, Javon Evans and Leon Slater, they were put over by a really good team. I'm like, well, to be perfectly honest, what is Leon Slater? He's the TNA X Division champion. I already knew that WWE was not going to put over the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, or the TNA X Division champion, excuse me. Leon Slater is the X Division champion. I knew if he's going up against any WWE talent, he is taking a pin. Plain and simple. And then, of course, John Cena and Gunther. I said it on the cookout before we came on air. The 3 matches that you see surrounding the main event did not last, didn't even go a full 10 minutes.
You want to go through those times, sir?
Cody Rhodes and Obafemi went on for 9 minutes and 10 seconds. Sol Ruka and Bailey went on for 9 minutes and 25 seconds. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater, 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
So it was rushed.
And Gunther versus John Cena, 23 minutes and 45 seconds. And Enforcer, I know you compared the ending to the match to Pepper telling Tony Stark you can rest now. I'm tired of comparing WWE to Marvel movies that it is just grinding my gears right now.
I'm sorry. That's the only thing I had in my head right there.
It's not your fault. I'm so sick of because all wrestling fans do it. Well, it's like a Marvel movie. Shut up.
No, I gotta speak for myself on that. Like, that's the only thing I can compare it to.
And I understand that, but you know what I'm going to compare it to? I'm going to compare it to the ending of the Cell Saga when Goku looks all around and like, you know, if I don't do something, this isn't going to end well. So he smiles and he realizes, I know what I can do. I can use instant transmission and, you know, take us up out of here, and then it'll all be over.
What's your power level?
Exactly. What is your power level? But of course, if you remember the ending to the Cell Saga when Goku sacrificed himself, it wasn't truly the end. It was just more stuff piling onto it. So, yeah, I don't think they have.
Are you saying we got more shit coming this way? Well, not us.
I think we all know the answer to that. And like I said in the video on TikTok, Triple H don't care. You can chant you effed up. You can chant, you know, you can boo the man. You know, you can say what you want. You can even chant AEW during the post show press conference. Those of you who still decide to watch WWE are still going to pour money into this company. You're still going to buy the outrageous ticket prices to go to these shows. You're still going to buy the ridiculous merch. What am I going to do with a WWE Superstar Garden Gnome set? Why does John Cena have 7 different, you know, commemorative titles? He has one for each of one of his, you know, gaudy t-shirts. Why the hell am I going to buy some boxers so that my junk can say yeet?
I mean,
again, you heard what I said. Anyway.
You do yeet in them.
Yeah. But again,
I'm sorry, Chris. He opened the door. I had to take that layup.
Yeah. So, but again,
never mind.
If you are really going to truly stand on business, you would either change the channel and go somewhere else to be entertained by professional wrestling, or you just wouldn't watch it at all.
I dare say, Miss Aldi, did you have anything to add?
I can always add something. So as someone that didn't actually watch this thing, I saw some stuff on the internet about it really being the entire show being like an infomercial for Triple H. Like instead of showing, you know, past John Cena, you know, segments in between matches, you know how they normally do when somebody's retiring or something like that. They'll do like callbacks to certain segments, funny segments or matches or anything. I hear that Triple H was on screen more times than John Cena. Is that true?
Yep.
I'm like literally miss out. That man took the spotlight away from Gunther and John Cena. He literally made it about him. And even in the promo package that they slapped together, they had a young Triple H and an old Triple H, and it's just he's literally the Diddy of WWE, of professional wrestling. Dead ass. No, I can't even say professional wrestling. This is sports entertainment. I'm not gonna call that a no.
Wait. I'm gonna say this before. When you said that,
what's up, bro?
what no one's talking about from that match or the end of that match is the great quote from Michael Cole. And I want y'all to understand what Michael Cole worked for WWE to say this. I hope he don't get in trouble for it. He said professional wrestling just destroyed sports entertainment.
Yeah, he was fair.
Yeah.
I love that comment.
Stop looking at me like that. Don't do that.
What?
You
know what?
You
hate yourself.
A lot of people forget I have a TV right here, and my
You're
bike
looking at me
playing the Cowboys.
I don't give a fuck. You're looking at me, and I don't like that. Okay, so as I was saying, you doing it again? Okay, so as I was saying before, totally forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Fuck. Okay, Triple. Come back to me. Come back to me because he fucked me up. Yeah,
we were talking about Triple H and him hogging the spotlight like he's Diddy.
Okay? Yeah, Triple H being freaking damn P Diddy of the situation. Yeah, that shit.
So essentially, Triple H has decided that he's the face of the WWE. Is what it sounds like to me. He's the one replacing John Cena, if you ask me.
Yeah, and it seems like this man can't get over like. I guess he wanted his last match to be special or some type of shit. But what people need to understand about Mr. Diddy H, like I said on the cookout, is that this is about this is about him and his baby oil and that bitch called Stephanie. So
oh Lord.
You know, and then also her. This whore had a whole bunch of TV time too. She said, it was I remember. I got you. The bottles fuck out of here, ho. Like, it just, God. It's just, it was either her or that bald-headed motherfucker, DDH. I mean, it was either one of the two. Both of them got on my goddamn nerves. I said, one hoe doesn't give a fuck about females, the rape victims. She doesn't give a fuck about them. And then you got fucking Triple H. It's all about me. It's all about playing the game. You know, it's just, I was disgusted. Going back to what you said, y'all, about the fans, I don't give a fuck about y'all either. And the reason why I don't give a fuck about y'all is because y'all been playing this same tune over and over and over again with fucking Triple H and WWE. Y'all bitch today and you're gonna say, I'll see you on Raw on Monday. So it's just like, what's the whole point of you complaining? What's the whole point of you harassing Gunther when he's on his way to the tour bus? I seen the footage. I did. It's very, very weird. You got grown-ass men talking about, you fucker, and it's just like, you're going to watch it on... No, dude, I got the...
What happened?
So, there was a mob that was chasing Gunther. Gunther was briskly walking fast downtown, or more so to the tour bus. They was like, he had no security. Like literally a mob was like within touching distance. Like I can touch you.
He had security. He just it was that many.
They were too close.
Yeah, there was that many people. For one security guard, it probably was 10 people for each security guard. It was a mob out there, and it's So Miss South, I'm not gonna talk to you about this. It reminds you of the Crockett days with the horsemen that they beat up Dusty Rhodes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it reminds you of that. It was that crazy. So, y'all, this is what I don't get with people. Now y'all care. Now y'all care. Remember, y'all want him to go. Y'all want him to go to Hollywood. You know, and stuff. Now y'all care. I'm not gonna say everybody, but most of y'all didn't have the same energy for John Cena. Y'all was begging for him to go. Y'all was begging for something new. Well, he's giving you an opportunity. He's not going to stay there and take spots. He's leaving. He's going to Hollywood. He's going to be an ambassador for WWE. But some of y'all, I think it was fake outrage. Point blank. Y'all spend $1,000 or whatever, how many money y'all fill those seats, and y'all feel like y'all got robbed.
We'll see next week whether it was fake or not.
Oh.
Okay, we're back. I guess.
Oh,
That was weird. Okay, yeah, that was
I was still here.
It just stopped for a second. Okay, all right. What was y'all saying?
Oh shit, it did.
No, I
Yeah,
was saying, I also believe it's fake outrage, and we'll see when the next show happens. How many people who were mad aren't mad anymore all of a sudden because he's gone?
Like,
Yeah,
all right, let's
They
see.
don't really care. They just cared that night.
You want to know if you see the hard camera and it's not that many seats over there. Oh, if you there, okay, maybe they finally listen, but no, yeah, this was crazy.
and you know that black chick, I can't stand. You know what? If you can hear me, change your glasses. Like dead ass. I'm tired of your face.
Is that the shit that got ran over by Stone Cold at WrestleMania?
No, that was a white chick.
Oh,
not her. Not the $1 million chick that's always next to the Slimer, or I'm sorry, the green t-shirt man. Yeah,
the green shirt guy.
Yeah,
He lost weight.
Yeah, I mean, shit, he can afford it. Let's
Actually,
see.
extra big on him now.
So they was also chanting AEW, which was wild, and Triple H was stumbling on his words.
They was chanting AEW. They're chanting "fuck you." They're chanting "bald." Baldy. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a lot of things they're saying.
And then, well, actually, this is on social media though. But give me a second. That's on our social media. Heel news. Let me see what this is. Okay, we already talked about that already. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, go ahead, bro.
I got something to say about that post that you just showed.
Which one?
Oh, the one that said "Sorry, AEW fans."
Yeah, that literally makes no sense.
None of it makes sense.
Why would an AEW only fan pay that much money to see a WWE match? That makes literally no sense.
What do you mean?
I mean, honestly,
you had that tweet up a second ago, and it said, because they were talking about the AEW fans that were, look at that.
Oh yeah, this one. Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I had this for the social media streets or the Heel Heat. No, we could talk about it right now. Yeah, go ahead.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong. These were the people that were at the show that were chanting that. Or is he talking about online? Like,
I'm reading it, and he's saying that he's saying that AEW fans are not wrestling fans.
Yeah, I think this would be before the show happened.
Yeah, he's saying if you're shitting on Cena today, just prove that you're not wrestling fans.
And that man's a complete idiot. So not
a TNA fan, not a Mid-South from the 80s fan, not a Rev Pro fan, not a New Japan fan, not a CMLL fan, not a AAA fan, not a DFW All Pro fan. It's just the AEW fans that was shitting on Cena online. That's what he's saying. Just the AEW fans.
I guess
no other promotion, nobody else.
No, nobody else. That's that tribalistic shit right there. Okay. When you only got one person on your mind, one company on your mind. Like, come on, right, bro. You just named over 10 companies, and that's the only company you got in your mouth. Do you spit or swallow?
Yeah.
I mean,
and Nick. Yes, this whole entire tour was a joke. But you say the whole entire retirement was a joke. The heel turn was a joke. The tournament for the last opponent was a joke. This is how you send the greatest of all time on his way out. Cinema. Yeah. Yes.
Are we going to talk about this whole tour?
Right now? We're gonna go to the social media, we're going to go into Heel Heat, and then we're going to just dissect this real quick. So this is what I've seen on social media. Well,
we see that.
We go back there here. So this is some art.
That's actually dope.
that's
Spider-Man.
And then someone on social media said, "Fuck your nose, fuck your bald head, fuck your father-in-law, fuck your shitty bookie, fuck your long-term storytelling, fuck Gunther, fuck Jey Uso, fuck you, Triple H."
Damn.
Wow. Damn, that man was upset. He was like, emotional damage.
Yeah.
Someone compared this. This is what David was posting, or this is what Tony Khan was posting on social media today, which was Sting's last match at Revolution. I think it was about a year ago, I believe.
I want everybody to remember this, though. Remember this. Sting wanted to lose. Tony Khan and the Young Bucks talked him out of it. You don't deserve it, because everybody remember the so-called retirement you had at WWE did not go well. That caused you to retire. They wanted you to go out as what you're supposed to be, an icon. So I love that people did this, but it was close to Sting actually losing that match. If the Tony Khan and Young Bucks didn't step in and say, "No, the fuck you're not." No, you're not. You're not losing.
And this is the shit that I'm talking about. Like, I get that the WWE tradition is that when you are a wrestler that's getting ready to retire, that you're supposed to lose for to I guess get back to the business or whatever. But I think that that's bullshit, and that tradition needs to be broken. And I thank God for Tony Khan and the Young Bucks for like saying, "No, we're going to honor you by you going out on top."
It's not just that.
That didn't happen last night with John Cena, though.
That's wrestling, period. Because New Japan did it twice,
right? But
they might do it this Wrestle Kingdom too.
So here's where it's different. So yes, it's true that when a wrestler retires, they lose. Looking at the lights, but why do they lose? They lose because when they leave, they're actually on top. Like they're the headline or close to the headline, something like that. Sting was not that when he retired in AEW. So there was no reason for him to lose to put somebody else over. Especially since the team that they went against was already over.
The Young Bucks.
It proves that you don't have to do that every single time. You just have to think about and plan how your exit is going to be. And AEW did the perfect exit for Sting, and it will never be duplicated. It was perfect. The same thing for Tanahashi. Tanahashi does not have to beat Okada to end his, doesn't have to lose to Okada to end his career. He doesn't.
You don't have to lose either.
Huh?
I said he don't have to win either. It's like we
don't have to win either. That's true.
We seen this story. It's with Tanahashi and Okada, right? Which it could have been another way around. Could have been Tanahashi and Nakamura, but we didn't get that. So the next best thing is get another story that was long driven as Okada and Tanahashi. Tanahashi right now, right? If we go compare retirement tours, Tanahashi retirement tour is way better than John Cena, no hands down. But like you just said, Tanahashi is on top right now. He's El Presidente of New Japan.
That's right.
The top you go get. And Okada is Okada. He's got right.
Plus, he's not world champion. That's another thing.
Yeah.
A lot for the most part, people forget. For the most part, when this happened back in the day, it wasn't because the wrestler was retiring. It's because they were leaving the territory. You lose and put somebody else over because you're going to the WWF at the time, or you're going to the NWA or WCW at the time. That's when it happened back then. It wasn't necessarily because they were retiring. It's because they were leaving the territory. When you leave the territory, you can't leave the territory dead, especially if you're the prime person there. You got to put over who's going to replace you. Okada joined AEW. He didn't join AEW as the New Japan World Champion.
No,
that title was gone already, right?
No. He was.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
He was the never-weight six-man champion, and all they did was take somebody out that trios and put somebody else in his spot, and he came to New Japan. We've seen this. We've seen it before. Wow.
BDF.
Wow.
Glendale, You're hilarious. You're hilarious for that one. I haven't heard that one. That's
TF
that's a new level of shade. Wow, saying
Jesus.
it's
I just don't
Right.
get like we get it. We get the tradition, but at the same time, like you just said, Miss South, sometimes traditions need to change and evolve and make it make sense of why he lost or why he won. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Because people today, common sense is not for everybody, as we see in the IWC.
Clearly not.
But make it make sense that all right, we made sense for when Sting won that match. Why Tony Khan won?
And then too, like, what is the last thing we're gonna remember about John Cena in his last match?
A smile and a tap out.
And Triple H is hogging up the spotlight, and then we hear "fuck you, Triple H." This is supposed to have been a night for celebration. It was supposed to have been like applause. We shouldn't have heard anybody saying, "fuck you, Triple H" and all this shit. This is, when fans are like really like fed up with you, they're gonna explode. And that was the last thing that John Cena needed. John Cena know that was not towards him. They was literally going after the puppeteer of all of this chaos. It was just disastrous this whole entire year, which is disastrous for John Cena. And as much as I wasn't like really a John Cena fan, like when he turned into the all that, he didn't deserve this shit. He worked too hard to put WWE where he is today, and it's just.
I was gonna ask y'all that. Do you think the fans lashing out kind of like truly outshine this moment? Like it should have been like you said, a celebration. It should have been more. Instead of "fuck you," it should have been a lot of "thank you" chants at that time. But like I said, when this whole year, from the Royal Rumble all the way to this point, it was not good, and the fans probably held it in. Those fans out there probably held it in, and that was the last straw. And they couldn't take no more. Like, yo, and I mean, they probably would have said thank you. They was quiet when the match was over. It was quiet.
Oh, the air just went out the building.
It was WrestleMania 30 all over again. So it was quiet.
So technically, the air should go out the building,
right?
But are you guys saying that when the show ended, there was no "thank you, Cena"? He didn't talk to the crowd.
No, because as soon as that happened, that's when punk ass Triple H decided to come out.
Bro,
it was almost simultaneously.
It was so quiet. It was quiet. It's like the camera showed everybody, even what's new from the Indiana Pacers, all of them like I had the shock face like that, right?
Shocked.
And then Triple H comes down. Oh, it went from silent to historical fuck yous all over that arena.
And you can feel it. You can feel their frustration. They was like, "Fuck you, Triple H. Fuck you, Baldy. Fuck you." Like it was wow. It's crazy.
So okay, I'm hearing y'all. But what are we talking here? Are we talking NWO? Hulk Hogan is the third man, booing in the ring.
Damn near.
Okay.
It was that without trash.
Yeah.
Without trash. Okay.
So
because like every time the camera pan or like when like
every time they had on Triple H.
Yeah. So Cena, so Cody and Punk came to the ring. And so when he took his shoes off, or whatever, and all that, I think that was before or after. Was that before or after?
That was before.
They handed him the belts, and they handed him the belts to hold up. Said, "I've held these titles 17 times." Blah blah blah, and all that.
Yeah,
the same shit that John Cena and Batista did with Hogan. They gave him the belts like around 2005. They did this for him, and then they was telling him, "Hey, hold him up." And go to each corner. He didn't want to do it.
Use that as a distraction because they were pulling the fuck out of Triple H. They was like they was not having that shit.
And you could tell, and if I'm lying up front, you could tell every time where the cameraman must have been instructed, pointing at Triple H. Because every time he did this to the corner, they was all yay, and then the camera go right to Triple H. Boo! It's like one of those.
These were the chants last night, Miss South.
We want Vince,
nigga.
Are you serious?
They was. You know it's bad when you just said, you know what, if we can't get no worse, let's go back to what was fucked up. I mean, it was nasty. It was nasty work. It was nasty.
So it was go away heat. It was real go away heat.
It was nuclear, bro. Like
ready. That's good. There it is. There it is. It was fucking It was the toxic nuclear heat.
Yes.
And this motherfucker talking, I thought y'all would be louder than that. Well, you want them to be louder?
Yep. And then after that post show, remember after the Montreal screw job, and Vince did that whole like Brett screw Brett. Mm-hmm. That's the vibes that I got from Triple H, and not the good ones either.
So, Chris, remember I asked you that question during the cookout?
Which one?
The one that said, should WWE take advantage of this, or should Triple H take advantage of become a character?
No. He should not become a character because it's going to be about Triple H and nobody else. He's giving me Vince Russo vibes right now.
Not Vince McMahon vibes. He Vince Russo.
Not Vince McMahon vibes because Vince McMahon actually knew what the fuck he was doing when he was not horny.
He's already a character.
I mean,
a character of what?
A Mr. I mean, when I say that, I mean like a Mr. McMahon character. Since you're gonna be the guy that go take this heat like Vince did with the Montreal screw job. You think he can? I mean,
the reason why I say he's the face of WWE right now, because anytime I'm watching something on ESPN and they bring wrestling related stuff on there, it's usually him. He's speaking on behalf of the WWE now. When Vince didn't do that. Vince had his wrestlers, at least his main wrestlers, on shows. He rarely ever made guest appearances on TV shows. It was always Hogan or somebody.
When Vince used to make appearances, that's because it was about business. It was not about the business part of WWF at the time.
It usually ended badly.
And then this shit right here.
This was a bathroom break.
I
That's why I'm not talking about it. It was a bathroom break. It was. First of all, I'm very disappointed in Ron after all that bullshit that they did. And because I told everybody, like, y'all getting too happy. He's gonna go right back to that joke. So he's not gonna be Ron Killings. He's not gonna be.
What did you expect, bro?
Oh, me? No, not me. People around like, oh, they gonna take advantage. No, they're not. No, they're not.
People are stupid.
You remembered it. Come on, bro. You remember when he cut his hair and everybody's like, oh, we're gonna get the Rock.
Right, yeah.
No, we're not. No,
yeah,
we're not.
and he looked more stupider than when he had his hair on.
I got
that net. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I want to talk about Joe Hendry real quick. So I guess the reason why they decided to sign Joe Hendry, not because of his talent or lack of, I just really feel that R-Truth needed a playmate, right? Because he acts like an infant, right? So I think that's the reason why. Stop laughing.
This man said you're a playmate, Lord. Help him.
Hey, yo.
Y'all
remember how Vince used to give people other people's gimmicks back in the day?
Yeah.
Bro, I literally want R2. Now, we already know he's how he is. He's a funny man. That's all he is. That's all he gonna ever be now. I mean, they're not really doing the whole thing. I would literally just make him John Cena now. Like all the John Cena t-shirts, all black people on them now. Take that John Cena right there, just paint him dark.
We don't want to do that because the last time
but they ain't gonna have black people.
No. The last time we did something like that, HGH with the fuck off. We're not doing that. We're not doing that shit again. No, we're not.
So they're gonna have black people so they're gonna have black people with lipstick on and smiling and shit, right?
Yes,
the Kool-Aid man on there.
I'm just making that Joe Henry a play date. That's wild.
I mean, that's basically what it is. I mean, like, I don't even know why the fuck R-Truth is even there. I don't even think Ron even know. I don't even think Ron even. I mean, remind you, he's driving. He's driving this car, and he ran into a tree.
Chris,
what's up?
Call him Ron Cena.
Ron Cena.
Light skin. Did you have anything about?
I mean, what was the point of bringing back R-Truth or Ron Killings back into the WWE fold? Like, for moments like these, if that's your answer for that, I kindly need you to submit a sample of your own fluid just so you can have it tested, because this moment right here, all Ron is looking at right now, all he's doing is he's posing with his replacement. That's all I see.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It is, but at the same time, like, Saturday night's, my whole thing was Saturday night's main event. It wasn't a bad show, but it wasn't a good show either. You know, it was more so of what I expected. Everything was very predictable. You know, at the end of the day, you know, the fans are going to be what we say they are. They're still going to be loyal. They're still going to be pouring money in here. The only reason why they still tune in is for the FOMO, the fear of missing out. So, I mean, I tuned in after not tuning in since SummerSlam. I hadn't watched a WWE show since then. I tuned in last night, and I'm literally saying to myself, I'm really not missing anything. I would rather tune into AEW. I would rather tune in to New Japan. I'd rather tune in to Stardom, Marty Gold, Pro Wrestling Noah. You know, Marigold's got a show coming up here. I want to say before the year is up, and Stardom is going to end the year once again in Ryogoku Sumo Hall with Dream Queendom. And that the build-up for that looks better than what anything WWE has done in the last 3-4 months since I haven't been watching.
Bro, if I could add to what you just said there, y'all want to know that you just said Stardom, then Noah, then Wrestle Kingdom. Japan is about to cook these last couple of days in the, to the new year, right? It's people like for me, I can only see for me. I try to watch, or I can watch clips, right? I got a kid in here that still watch WWE, but I always keep him in line. No, you don't. I always keep him in line of stuff that's also going on with that company, right? And Chris could stop putting it up here. And Chris could vouch. My son loves all wrestling, right? But it's hard to keep, like I can say a couple episodes. It's hard to keep on trying to defend this company when they fuck up. You give them one step, they always bring your ass back 3 steps back. Like, and it's very hard, especially all of us that grew up watching the old school wrestling, NWA, WWF, WCW, ECW, all that stuff. And we got our memory is the nostalgia of that company. But today's company, the way it is now, it's not WWE no more. It's TKO.
Period. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna go into the social media, the heel heat and the social media streets. Y'all gonna definitely love that one. And then the main event, John Cena's retiring to a step. So we'll be right back.
Please don't retire. Please. I see.
Can I order something?
Sure. You close in a few minutes, but as long as it's something quick.
I just need 5 bundle boxes. 3 McValue.
Hi, it's 9:58. Can I still order? Oh yeah, of course. What can I get? Could I have 2 large cheese pizzas, please? Yeah. 10 veggie pockets.
15 red rounds.
I have a van full of people that are hungry.
All of them a combo, please, with orange fries.
Yeah, can I get 15 chocolate chip pancakes? Yeah! Can I get 12 steaks well? Can I get 4 chocolate milkshakes? Hi, I know it's like 10 minutes before close, but can I please get 5 giant face? 3 mega burger face? 7 giant face?
Can I still order me something? Okay, so I want the number 55 bacon with a chicken, giant. I want the meal with a giant drink, 5 bag of chips.
Oh shit! I'm gonna do that now.
Too much going. I'm glad I don't work on no restaurants and consoles. I'm like, why in the fuck your fat ass is here?
Oh,
like, take your ass to fucking pick and say, like the fuck. Anyway, so everybody, welcome back. Once again, this is our last segment. I'll continue to keep hitting them likes and repost, and thank you so much for your engagement, everybody. All right, so this is the heel heat in the social media streets, where this is a conversation from some of our content creator friends, some people that we collaborate on on TikTok. So definitely hit them up. And this is Wheezy from TikTok. Definitely follow her. She is so fun.
Because you say so, Wheezy, we're not allowed to boo Triple H. Shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of y'all bringing that shit to me. That's what these people do. I'm expressing how I feel. Yeah. Because you're booing Triple H because you think you know shit and you don't know shit. That's why. That's exactly why. Yeah. So we're not allowed to boo Triple H? Yeah, you're not allowed to just decide that you know shit when you don't know shit. Oh, well, Triple H made this decision because technically he's the head of creative and he's the one that makes these decisions. You don't know that. You don't know. You don't work there. You weren't backstage. You weren't sitting at the table. You didn't write the script. You didn't talk to Cena. You didn't talk to Triple H. No one actually confirmed dick to you. So, yeah. Because it's not just you booing Triple H. It's you booing Triple H and then you run on your keyboard and you be like, wow, I'm a booing Triple H because he did this and this is not the way that it should have been. It's just my opinion. Exactly. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. I'm allowed to have my opinion. Yeah, you're allowed to have your opinion until somebody responds to you and tells you that you're full of shit. Because some of you are not told to shut the fuck up sometimes, and you need to be told to shut the fuck up. I love the feisty Wheezy. I can't help it. Like I said, we're going out with a bang. This is the end of my career, everybody. Whatever.
That's why I love her.
I love her.
I love her to death.
Between her and Minnie, I love those two. They always black it out.
For real. And I try not to black out here, but I try to stay professional. I'm a Christian, you know what I'm saying? But the second one is a little bit long, but he broke down what was supposed, like in his view, what was supposed to happen. Like this was Ted's view. And definitely shout out to Ted, the toy collector.
Oh,
fucking awesome guy. Yeah, he broke it down.
Yes.
When they announced that John Cena's final match was going to be against Gunther, I'm not going to lie, I was a little disappointed. And it's not because I don't like Gunther. I love Gunther. I think he's a top 5 wrestler in the world right now. I just didn't fully understand how his character could get any more developed or any more over than he already is from retiring John Cena. That was until I talked to my cousin who casually watches wrestling about it. And he told me how he would fantasy book this match. Dude, I'm not going to lie. It completely made me turn a 180 on this. Picture this, okay? Cena and Gunther have a really solid match where Gunther basically dominates Cena for the entirety of the match, right? Cena is teasing at making a comeback. He's teasing the fighting spirit. He's teasing the 5 moves of doom. But throughout the match, Gunther is shutting him down at every single stop, right? Gunther ends up winning, of course, but the real magic of this match happens once it's over, right? Gunther goes full Jimmy Uso on John Cena, starts beating the hell out of him, puts him in a submission hold, won't let him go. Has Cena leaking in his last match ever, right? We're all sitting here watching our childhood hero get destroyed. All of our hearts are breaking. Then boom, one by one, all the wrestlers that Cena fought on his retirement tour come out to try and save him. AJ Styles comes out to try to make the save. Gunther destroys him. Randy returns to try to make the save. Gunther destroys him. CM Punk comes out to try to make the save. Gunther destroys him too. At that point, Gunther goes back to attacking Cena, puts him in a chokehold in like the middle of the ring, and is choking out our childhood hero in front of all of us. At that point, every single person in the locker room runs out to try to make the save, right? I'm talking about if you are a wrestler and you are in the building, you come out to try to save John Cena, right? That way it feels like Gunther is this final boss, this monster that is just unstoppable, that the entire roster has to come together to try and take out. And this doesn't have to happen, but if they really wanted to go crazy, they could reform Imperium, have Ludwig Kaiser come out to help Gunther, and then have Ilya Dragunov come out to help Gunther too. That would be insane. And a monster group that wrestles in the WWE would legitimately have to come together to try and stop. If they really want Gunther to look like an unstoppable monster, the final boss of the WWE, then you need to have him get rid of everybody, toss everybody out the ring, beat all of their ass, and then as soon as he's looking to go back to beating up Cena, that's when Cena finds his fighting spirit. After watching all the wrestlers that he was a hero to growing up come out and get beat up and destroyed after trying to save him, he gets that fighting spirit one last time, hits Gunther with the 5 moves of doom, one last FU to finally put Gunther down, bro, and that is how Cena should walk away. And now, Gunther is a monster. Cena had his final moment. I mean, I don't know, bro. That sounds pretty good to me. And listen, I'm not even the type of fan to fantasy book a match, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. When my cousin told me that, I was like, damn, dog. That's a damn good idea, and I can almost guarantee that what they give us today for Cena's retirement match probably won't be as good as that. But I am interested to see what it's gonna be now, because now I actually see what it has the potential to be. Come back to this video after Cena's retirement match and tell me if they did something better than this idea.
No. 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 No.
None at all. Like Ted, I thought that was AI at first because like that man did it down to the T. Like, man, fuck that. Miss, are you ready? Come on. Okay. All right. Let's see. And I have this one.
What are you gonna do? You tell me. F you! You suck! No one likes you! You know what? You just came out of nowhere! Everyone hates you! What are you gonna do? Take my hand, I dare you! I dare you! I'm civilized. I dare you!
I loved it. I'm civilized. You know you don't. That was.
Oh, that was gold. I'm sorry. That's.
No one loves you. That's not true.
But then I also have somebody that you guys know and love. If it plays.
天気はいいけどさ、すごい。じゃあどの辺でした？残念でした。
上谷さや、あなたのせいで私は愛人にもまして疑心暗鬼になっているわ。あなたのせいで私は今では車の後部座席を確認するようになりました。今夜は多分眠れないだよ。
that look. that look after, when the video ended, that look from him.
You wasn't expecting you to be on one of the social media, Hill Heat, you start doing Chinese, like Japanese. Excuse me. I'm sorry, not Japanese. I mean, I'm not. You know what I mean? Fuck it, shit. When did you start learning Japanese so fluently?
I learned, and I'm not fluent. I learned in
bullshit.
High school.
I
learned in high school, but I'm still in the process of learning because, like I said, Japan is on the bucket list. I have been, trying to save up and, eventually go. And if I have an opportunity to retire over there and live out the rest of my days, I will take it.
I'm here for it.
I'm trying to get 2 weeks or a month vacation.
I mean, like I said, the build for Dream Queendom has been so much better because of stuff like that. Those video packages like that you see on social media, even the press conference. I think it's a perfect.
Okay, that's another video that I'm gonna play. This is another one. That one's about Dawkins. This one is from Joe. Shout out to Joe from TikTok. Follow him on all social media platforms.
Feelings, but let's not start spewing bullshit, G. I done seen 30 motherfuckers say Jonathan Felix Anthony Cena Jr. from Westbury, Massachusetts elevated Gunther and gave him major heat. Motherfucker, are you dumb? We are talking about Gunther, G. You know, the guy from 2024 where every time he stepped in the ring, the match was a 5-star rating? The guy who held the IC title for 666 days? The most dominant world heavyweight champion of this new era? Needed elevation? The same guy that got a co-sign from The Undertaker? What? Talking about, he needed the heat. Man, watch out, man. Y'all acting like this man didn't sacrifice Big Jim Uso in front of us. Used that man blood and smeared it on his chest and his face. Beat Big Jim Uso to a fucking pulp. All while his twin brother watched. Like, y'all gotta be grateful. Cause he could have did Jonathan way worse. And the crazy part about this entire situation, G, y'all really thought Jonathan was gonna win against a returning Gunther who just came back with his old theme song? Haha! I understand everybody in their feelings, but let's not start spewing bullshit.
Jonathan. I love it.
The way he always pronounced his whole entire government name, it's just diabolical. And like when he come on the cookout, y'all, like I be asking him like, why do you do that? He's used to doing that shit. It's just wild. I got one more video for y'all. I got one more video, and then we're gonna do that little our last segment, and we still got some time. So it's almost So we should be out by like 10:40. Yeah. 10:40.
I think it's a perfect scenario for both of them. It gives him the time to still be able to grow and not fall off by the wayside. They're on TV. He's very athletic, so he's very, very talented. I always tell people with Dawkins' only issue is 2 things. His name, 1, 2, and the second thing is his outfit. And, the way his appearance. Because if he fixed those things, he's very athletic, he's a big guy. Like, for me, I would say this. I would tell all big guys, if you have a level of athleticism, rely on that. But get in really good shape. Get in really good shape and rely on your athleticism. It's going to set you apart because you're so goddamn big. You know what I'm saying? So go do that and then set yourself apart. Get a look. Get an edge to you. Be a heel. Because you got that look, Dawkins. I see it in your eye. Y'all remember that a couple of months back when they were flirting and him and Montez was going to break up again and they were looking at each other? And for like, they're both on the outside of the ring, but they were standing at each other like, oh yeah, I'm gonna follow you up later. Ooh, you know that look they were doing, right? Well, I'm be honest with you, Dawkins look more realistic to me than Montez did. So that's why I know he has something. So I would put him with the New Day. Perfect situation. Great story. Matter of fact, have him enter in by turning on Montez. And then that way Montez will walk and do his own thing after he start beefing with you guys. And then the Dawkins, you with them. You help the New Day insofar as athleticism and look. And he can do so because that nigga jumping out the ring, he like a big Kofi. You put the belts on them boys. You put Dawkins over there. I think he'll have a better run with the New Day. Dare I say he'll have a better run with the New Day than with the Street Profits. Whoa. I know you won't gonna just leave without hitting the like button. What about the subscribe button? Did you hit the follow button? Hit all three and let your boy know that you like the content I'm putting out. And if you haven't done it already, do it now. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
My head hurt.
No, I won't be subscribing. Well, okay. As a collective, what did y'all think about that? And shout out to him because that was interesting at best.
First of all, you gonna body shame Dawkins? That's what we doing? We body shaming. Okay.
It's just I hate when people do that shit. Like they give you a compliment and then slap you at the same time. I hate that shit. And then try to make it seem like you being genuine. That's wild work.
It's like you look good, but if you lose some weight here,
yeah. What did you just say? Then you're trying to sign a pimp, nigga.
And then say that he should go to New Day.
I'm not thinking about that. He was saying he was trying to make a case for Dawkins not being with Montez, being on his own, but joining New Day. That makes no sense. Did y'all catch that?
It doesn't.
I mean, I just call a lot of unnecessary shade. Like
it goes back to what you said. You look good, but if you drop some pounds here or there, you know, it's like it's a double negative. You know, you should be on your own, but you should be with the New Day.
Right. And you should lose.
How are you going to tell somebody to be on their own, but yet join up with a group?
You know, I don't think he really thought that through or prayed on it. So I think he was just doing that shit.
Lord,
I mean that would be cool for him to like, kind of pray on that shit because like I don't even think he knew what he was talking about, honestly. But you know, whatever. That's how he feels. That's how he feels.
Lord, hey, what I say makes sense, Lord. Please, I'm just trying to make some content, Lord. And if you may,
no matter how ridiculous it may sound, it just also too, check out our TikTok as well on H4L Wrestling Podcast on TikTok. If you really want to see some actual like WWE tribalism, I can't call that video that I just seen that was tribalism. That was just some yin yang. But if you really want to see a WWE tribalist that just goes completely off the rails and like, he claims that he was double teamed, but then said that we are all nerds that watch professional wrestling, and he only watches party.
Wait, is that the guy? Is that the guy that took like 4 or 5 parts I had to watch through the clip?
Yeah, no locked doors. Yes, I'm talking about that person. His name is I think his name is KC, I believe, from Kansas City.
Huh? He wow. I mean, the stuff I saw, wow, bro.
Just go ahead and check that. Yeah. Benefit game. No, we stream daily, technically, on TikTok. So if you want to join us, it's hold on one second. Let me just move this real quick.
So you're that's under my TikTok. So I'm on my TikTok on Twitch. So we do this every Sunday. Sunday, you catch this show on the Twitch, and yeah, man, just hit the notification when we on live. You can join the conversation. Thank you very much.
So let's get down to the nitty gritty. This is our last segment, everybody, and then we'll go to final thoughts. This whole John Cena tour. I don't know where we're at as a community. I don't know why people are not talking about this. Some people even said that this retirement tour was actually great. I don't see like if you could pick any part of John Cena's retirement tour, what was the greatest? And
Just
don't
one.
say that. Oh, go ahead.
It was just one part when he turned heel. That's it. After that, it wasn't great. The moment of when he made that grumpy ass face and kicked Cody in the balls, it was the most talked about thing because we waited for it for like 20, almost 20, like 10 years. Be like, afterward, I don't know.
Because like after that, like I was invested. I was totally invested, but it just went straight downhill. People were pointing fingers. People said that it was The Rock, it was Triple H, it was Kevin, it was Travis Scott. Travis Scott made shit even worse. No one told that fucking bad butt to come out there in the main event and moist or rape a fucking tie a strap across or like on his shoulder. Like no one asked for that shit, and then this motherfucker disappears. Then Rock comes, he shows up that following Tuesday, said, "Hey, yeah, I have nothing to do with me," but was like talking indirectly. I hate when people like just they talk about you, but they're not talking. They're not using your name, right? And then the whole entire from fucking April all the way to SummerSlam, nothing but just a fucking wreck. And then before SummerSlam, I think the 24 hours before SummerSlam, he turns face
out of nowhere. like there was no build up to it. It was just, hey, I'm sorry, guys. I was misled. I got this. What? And then the fuck guy like, we forgive you, just like y'all one story, but when they don't give you no kind of story, y'all just say fuck it. Let's roll with the punches. There was no story for him to turn back heel. I mean, turn back face. It just said fuck it. I woke up on the right side of the bed this time, and I'm back to hustle, loyalty, respect. And I just said fuck it. Cool. Cool.
But I would have to say that this is probably the biggest flop in WWE history. And this one, we are going to be talking about this 25 years from now. If we're still alive. Hopefully we're still alive. But we are going to definitely talk about this. And Triple H really needs to be fired at this point. I don't think they need to prolong this. I think they need to find his replacement. And they don't need to go back to Vince. I can't even believe them fans even had the audacity to say that we want Vince back. You remember, y'all wanted him to leave. Like, y'all wanted an alternative. Go ahead, bro.
The unfortunate thing is that I think, especially me as an outsider, I think the best part of John Cena's retirement is going to be his Hall of Fame speech.
I mean, okay, so like Miss Off, I know you didn't watch it, but the rest of us did. I don't know. Maybe you're not the appropriate person to answer this, but what is he gonna say on his retirement? Like when he get inducted, like what can he say? Like you can't really say that your retirement tour was great.
I understand, and I'm not really thinking that way. I'm thinking that they're gonna give the people what they should have gave the people during that show on Saturday. All the highlights and clips of that entire night should be based around John Cena. It's WrestleMania weekend, right? Or whatever, however they do it is WrestleMania weekend. So that entire WrestleMania weekend should be devoted to John Cena because they need to fix what they messed up.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Knowing his retirement, whenever he go to Hall of Fame, which to me it should be just WrestleMania. No, let's not even waste time with it. Knowing him, he probably just try to make some jokes around the retirement tour. Because he's not gonna come out. I think earlier we just said he's not gonna freaking. I think someone said on the cookout that he's not gonna talk negative about WWE.
Yep. Even though at the end of the day, this was like, I hate that that man was treated like Tina Turner, was abused, was just misused, taken for granted. Like people don't really deserve John Cena. Honestly, people like John Cena, they don't deserve him. I mean, I don't care what he does outside of WWE. I can care less. But like, he was really dedicated to WWE, and the problem is that WWE was not dedicated to him last night, and you can see that. I was like, you could do promos and you can do all of this other BS or whatever. That, do you know what that's called, everybody? That's called smoke and mirrors, right? You know, that's not how you celebrate a person that has literally dedicated their life, their sweat, their blood, and tears for a fucking company that is not deserving for John Cena. It's just, they don't deserve him at all. And I'm just disgusted with that company. Really am. Lightskin, did you have anything?
So when it comes to Triple H, I mean, let's just be honest here. The whole point of John Cena's retirement tour was to give him the best send-off. To me, it seemed more like it was Triple H's way to get himself over for John Cena's retirement tour.
Why?
But you know why? Because he's a narcissist. Let's be honest. The man is more focused upon himself than anything else. Look at last year's Hall of Fame induction.
Don't remind me.
Exactly. He went in, and he had to be the marquee. He had to have the longest speech. You know, I will say this: his speech was a lot better than some of the ASMR videos I watched to put myself to sleep. Go ahead, play the sound.
Even the rainfall?
Even the rainfall. Go ahead, play the sound.
You want me to play it? Okay, all right. I'll play it. Do. I think this is the one.
I don't know why I hear that.
I was actually expecting a fa, but whatever.
I'm sorry. I mean, damn.
But if I was to pick out the best moment of his retirement tour, it's when he turned heel. But even then, it went straight downhill because I became disinterested after that. That's all I can say about it. Now, if I'm going to choose to remember John Cena, I'm going to remember the Cena memories that got me interested in the character that was John Cena, which was him dressing up like Vanilla Ice for the Halloween episode of SmackDown. When he became, the rapping white guy character, and he started doing all these freestyle raps, and I'm like, okay. I mean, the white boy can rap. He can flow, And then all of a sudden, when he was changing up the WWE titles to be spinner belts, like the US title, the WWE title, and then the WWE title became the title for like the next 10, 12 years before they changed it up. And then they turned it into one giant logo. I mean,
you mean a Matt Griddle?
to be perfectly honest, John Cena is the reason why I called WWE, at least, the toy making company, because ever since he got there, pretty much a lot of the merch, like the wrestling belts, they stopped looking like wrestling belts. They started looking more like toys, which I understand. WWE likes to sell merch, but to me, wrestling titles are supposed to, feel special. The attention to detail on each of it,
Only I like to. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up. Because I had a joke for that one, but I don't talk about that. Okay. But yeah, we'll discuss more about this on the cookout tomorrow. So definitely follow us on TikTok, H4L Wrestling Pod on / TikTok. Also, check out our merch as well on our Pro Wrestling Tees / Heels for Life. We have new merch. We have the t-shirt that Miss South was wrong. Also we have Miss I was right. And then we have light skin and sit your ass down, sit your happy ass down, and then my shirt that I currently wearing right now. It's a great day, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check out that merch. So huh?
I was saying, help us out, buy some merch.
Yes, please do so. Y'all like always hitting us up on the cookout. Come on now. We also got the cookout t-shirt too. So we're gonna revamp that probably next year as well. So that's gonna probably be another cookout t-shirt that we're gonna remake. Did you have something enforceable? Before we go to final thoughts.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'll wait till my final thought.
Oh damn! I thought we ran into you on the cookout. He said, "New fan, one of the best grown folks talking about wrestling, master respect." Thank you. We appreciate that. Definitely. All right, y'all. So let's go to final thoughts. Who want to go first? Oh no, not me. No.
I go.
Not me. Oh, hold on a second.
No, Lord.
No. Me. I don't need. No. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Now, like, where all the fellas go? Like, I'm
all right, Ziggy. This is what happens when you're not here, man. You gotta give us something.
He trashed because I can't believe he even worked today. Somebody told me like, okay, just go ahead and just do it. Painful. Go ahead.
So my final thought is simply this. I know we said a lot of things, and I think Lyson said some things I wanted to say, so I'm just going to clarify what I got to say. It is truly thank you, John Cena. Truly thank you, John Cena. You are one of the guys, and that's in that same one when I just talked about WWE, of the Hogans, and Stone Cold Steve Austin Rock. And you came in at the time where it was really hot, where it was getting dull, and you changed it from ruthless aggression to PG era, but you was that guy that was hardworking. I said this on the cookout, that was pretty much everywhere from Make-A-Wish foundations to charity events, and damn near almost everywhere. As for me, as a fan, I was a chain gang guy. I was wearing this big ass chain. I was a chain gang guy. My kids' first wrestling show, they wore their John Cena t-shirts. My twins, I'm talking about. Congratulations on 23 years. I did not like how you left out, but I do have memories of you like freestyling, funny freestyles against wrestlers. Winning your first title at WrestleMania 20. I actually met you once in my lifetime, which was right before WrestleMania 20 in my hometown, and you was cool back then. You made a lot of memories. You had some great rivalries, Randy Orton, Edge. It was probably your top two. You made some great memories at WrestleMania. So if I'm gonna remember you, I'll remember you for that, not for what we saw you last. Tapping out. I'll remember you for all the moments you made. By doing that, we're gonna keep on support your career, and we got another retirement coming up. Tallahassee. We are less than 20 days. To be exact. 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks. So we went from one retirement to another retirement coming up, and then we got more retirements coming because I think AJ Styles said WrestleMania will be his last. Let's even talk about retirement at SummerSlam. I'm like, good lord! Like, with my childhood and my teenage and my pre-adult is leaving. So, for anybody that's a wrestling fan right now, you're new to wrestling, you got your favorites. Enjoy these moments. Keep on supporting them. Where is T.O.? T.O. is probably home.
T.O. When you let me know where T.O. is. You his best friend, Mr. James Brown. You know what I'm saying? No, T.O. I think he is working tonight. I believe.
Yeah, he'll be back. So stay with your favorites. Can't wait for Will Straight to come back. Swerve is back. It's gonna be a good year. Wrestling as a whole, as a business, not just one company, as a whole, as the industry. So let's be ready for 2026. And pretty much that's all I gotta say. Keep supporting us, and we're gonna do our best to get bigger next year. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. Cool. All right,
and Dallas lost. Ha. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
I was about to get to that too. I just watched the last kneel down after the onside kick. So yeah, get ready to hear some Dallas hate on ESPN tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
When it comes to, first off, thank you, John Cena, for all the memories. But when it comes to the whole retirement thing, I don't think either one is to blame. It was just done very, very horribly, because I believe when it comes to creativity, they seem to be lacking in that department. Whether we want to blame certain people, I mean, hey, blame the company as a whole. This whole new business model that they've adopted ever since the TKO merger, I mean, pretty much that's who you have to blame for all of this. I don't think that fans are booing Triple H because they blame him because he's at fault for the entire thing. I think that was just building up and up until they finally couldn't take it anymore. So they had to have somebody to blame. And yeah, I cannot wait for the next few weeks that are coming up. We have Dream Queendom here in 2 weeks. We have Wrestle Kingdom here in 3 weeks. I cannot wait to watch Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kazuchika Okada one more time. I cannot wait to watch Konosuke Takeshita and Yota Tsuji go at it. The entire Wrestle Kingdom card, and congratulations to them because they sold out the Tokyo Dome. And I'm going to be here for all of it. Why? And why am I going to be here for all of it? Because watashi wa proresu ga daisuki desu.
Translate.
I love pro wrestling.
Moist.
Motherfucker.
And I certainly hope one of y'all got moist when I said it. A lot of y'all didn't know I was bilingual.
Yo, Tango.
That damn soundboard.
I know. I'm sorry.
So I don't really have final thoughts. I'll just talk about the Continental Classic for a second. So every December, halfway through December, the Continental Classic is technically about halfway done already. It's gonna culminate at World's End, which is only in a couple of weeks. So this thing is gonna wrap up pretty quickly. Where I really want to go with this is, I truly believe, especially since we got women's tag team titles, that we should get a women's Continental Classic. And I mean a women's Continental Classic that is totally separated from the men's Continental Classic, which means we should get a women's Continental Classic sometime in the spring. I think it was strategic to do the men's now and not even bring up the women's, especially since they just introduced those tag titles. But I finally believe, and last year I did not believe it was time. I remember having a conversation with Gary Joe about this. Continue to focus on keeping the women's storylines going, because they had some storylines going at the time that the Continental Classic would have gotten in the middle of. Well, now most of those have wrapped. They got a couple of different things going on right now, but I really believe it's time for a women's Continental Classic. I can finally see a justification for it, where it could happen and not get in the way of anything. They've got plenty of women on the roster that are healthy right now, and they've got plenty of stories that they can develop inside of the tournament. So, like I said, I really believe it's time for that women's Continental Classic.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
Mid-South was
All right, enough of that. All right.
Slick Nick, appreciate you.
Anyway, I I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So let me look at my next week. Next week is Christmas Eve, everybody. So if you are not on TikTok, definitely follow us on TikTok, H4L Wrestling Podcast. On TikTok, we are going to have a collaboration episode where we're just going to sit back. We're going to kick it with other content creators and just celebrate our success this year. This is our third annual wrestling cookout Christmas Eve. So definitely come by and check us out. I don't really have anything either. I just really feel that, like, I'm going to keep saying this again and again. If you feel that Triple H is doing you some type of injustice, or if he's like insulting your intelligence, you know that there's other like wrestling options that you can definitely take a look at. And if you are not serious, please don't waste our time and come on our panel talking shit or whatever, because you will be destroyed just like that boy KC. Okay, I'm not going to even rib you. I'm not going to even talk down to you. You decide to make your bed. You decide to come in the kitchen. You knew that you were too hot for it, or excuse me, it was too hot for you, and you got burnt like an STD. So with that being said, that brought a smile to my face, because I didn't even have to do shit. I didn't even have to bury your ass like Triple H buried fucking Cena last night. So with that being said, y'all have a wonderful and blessed week. Remember to subscribe, follow, repost, buy our merch, and all that good shit. Tune into the cookout tomorrow by about 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Until that time, everybody, my name is Chris, aka Mr. Sugar Nipple. And that is Mr. Mid-South Enforcer and Light Skin. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Yeah. How do we leave?
The fuck is a jelly roll?
Bye, guys.
Heels for life, we in the zone. Steel chairs flying, bodies hitting the dome. Pyro pop in the crowd in the rage. Wrestling's all gospel, we preach from the stage. No face turns, just healing it raw. Fighting the rules, straight breaking the law. Mike in the ring, we cutting promo. Pie going platinum, better check the logo. Heels for life, we don't play fair. Gold belts, loud chants, feel it in the air. Heels for life, the squad so mean. Black boots stomping through your TV screen. Bell rings, we call